What is up, Bomb Squad? This is your boy, Don the Bomb. I am returning and I am live. Well, by the time you watch it, I won't be live, but I'm live right now. I am on location in Louisville, Kentucky at the wonderful, beautiful home of my Uncle Paul and Aunt Linda, who have graciously hosted a wonderful 20th anniversary, wedding anniversary for their daughter, Samantha, and her husband, Aaron. That was such a good time. And per my Uncle Paul's request, I'm here doing an on-location Louisville, Kentucky food review. A multi-food review. So they asked, chips, of course. I'm going to do chips. You got to learn to love it. That's what I do. They're easy to review. I said it before. Grippo's barbecue flavored potato chips. Now, last year I did a review of the brand Grippo's. I believe they were like a hot honey flavor, and they were pretty good. So I would imagine these will follow suit. I'm very confident. I have here a big barrel of Garrett popcorn shops. Since 1949, a Chicago tradition. So I don't know exactly what flavor this is, but I will find out at some point. I think it might be a mixed, what is this? Okay, we have the cheddar popcorn and the caramel, whichever way you say it, Amel popcorn. And last, but certainly not least, we got the Turin Fireball Whiskey. They are the bittersweet chocolates with liquor Fireball whiskey flavored filling. Easy for me to say, right? So here we go right here. So if you take a look at my head, I got some sun today, so I can't blame it on these. The Fireball, I got a Fireball up here. So, and this is the first review in a long time that I have some special guests behind me, family members that are already, smiling and laughing. And all right, so without any further ado, and if you see the wonderful, this is just a sample back here of all the wonderful Cleveland sports related items, memorabilia, pictures, banners, footballs. Heidi, if you want to take a spin around the Uncle Paul's man cave and see all my wonderful family members as well as they turn around. My beautiful sister Heidi is the cameraman. Look at that. Look at my stepdaughters turning away. At least my Aunt Kathy and Uncle Paul, yes, they're at least waving to the crowd. The crowd of 5 that may be watching this at some point soon. That will probably consist of everybody in this room. All right. You girls.
Behave.
I thought you guys were members of the Bomb Squad. Why are you spinning around when the camera's coming to you? What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, so without any further ado, first, let's try the Grippo's barbecue flavored potato chips. I think these are probably a more local brand. I've seen them even though I did get them in Northeast Ohio, I believe they're either an Ohio company. I think they're based in Columbus, but I'm not 100% sure. But obviously they get them in Northern Kentucky as well. So I did enjoy the hot honey kind that I got last year. And these aren't just any chips. They're the half pounder. So I'm going to need more than just me to finish this bag off. But I'm going to start this bag. So without any further ado, let's get right back into this bad boy. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. There is some seasoning on this bad boy. These are just right up my alley. They're checking every box. They're playing all the hits. We're keeping it real, fam. So, Grippo's barbecue flavored potato chip down the hatch. And you know what? This is not going to be one of those 2-minute videos. I think we're already like 4 minutes into it. So if you guys don't like long videos, change the channel or whatever you guys do in YouTube land. But you know you don't want to because you made it this far. So why not stay the extra 15 more minutes? Everybody just wants to watch me eat. And I like people watching me eat. Why are you guys watching me eat? Not too salty. Seems like other family members are congregating down. Hello there, Father.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Would you like to try a Grippo barbecue potato? Oh, man down. You
No.
want to try that one that fell on the
They
ground?
look like they're a little hot, judging from the way you look.
Oh, you're making fun of my red head? I was just out in the sun too long, buddy.
I don't think so.
Don't mind that guy. He's one of those guys. When you reach a certain age, you just become a certain way. He's hit that age, and he's that certain way now. I hope I don't get that certain way one day. There's always haters. Oh, look at this one. This has got some stuff crusted on this. Oh, man. Down the hatch. So these are pretty good. They're pretty well seasoned. They taste a little like the Lay's barbecue flavor, but these are better. So they're not too salty. And I will give these, everybody's waiting for that 7 out of 10. Because 7 out of 10 reviews I do get 7 out of 10. You know what? I'm going to up the ante. This is going to be 8 out of 10.
Whoa.
So if you are somewhere in Ohio or northern Kentucky, you guys can get these. If you're anywhere else in the country, sorry for your damn luck. I probably can order them online. Maybe. Just look them up. Grippos. Learn to love it. Just like I do. All right. Next on the agenda, we have this big Garrett popcorn chops. It's a Chicago tradition since 1949, y'all. Look at that. And this is one of those containers where once you're done eating all the popcorn, you could use this for some various things. I don't know what, but, dirty diapers, cat litter, more popcorn, whatever your heart desires. All right, so let us go with the cheddar cheese over here. Oh, yeah, check that out. Zoom in, sissy. You see that? You see the goods? You see who's got the goods? Your boy. Down the hatch. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. I don't know the rest of it. Really can't use this as a drum. This is much better. If you guys have little kids in the family that want to play around with the lid, this is good for that. See? You feel me? Alright. These are very good. I do like the cheddar cheese mixed together with the caramel, whichever one it is. Especially if you take and put it with one bite. You get the cheddar and the sweetness. That's a good bite. I'll try those by themselves. Good stuff. Yeah, these are usually good. I haven't had this particular brand, but the ones I've had have all been good. And when you have this much here, you're not going to get this done in one sitting. I don't think I could. I could try, but that would make for a very long video. So today, for time purposes, I will refrain from even thinking about attempting such a endeavor. So I don't know how I would particularly rate something of some sort that have multiple flavors in it, but I would probably say I would give the caramel a 7.5. I would give the cheddar a 6.5, but together somehow equal 8. You get all the goods. You get the sweet, you get the cheddar. The cheddar is better. Last but not least, we have, since 1928, the Turin, I believe that's called, Fireball Whiskey, bittersweet chocolates with liquor Fireball whiskey flavored filling. Right there. Now, I'm not sure if there's a certain amount of these that I can eat and get drunk by. I'll try to keep it under that number, but I don't drink so much anymore, so it might take one. So if I eat one, then you see me on the floor, just assume that's what happened to me. Oh, look at these. They're in this container and they're wrapped again. I hope there's not another wrap under this wrap. and that would be a wrap. You know, my sunburn on my head really hurts right now. So in about 3 or 4 days, it's probably going to be flaking all over the place. So I'm not going to be able to do videos for a few days because I don't want anybody to see me in such a horrific state. It's bad enough you guys have to look at me looking like this. All right, so here we go. Here we go right here. Look at that. Shaped like a little gumdrop. Let's see what we got here. Down the hatch. Oh man, it definitely, And look at right here. You see this guy got the fire breathing out of his mouth. Got that coming out of here. You know you're in for some trouble. Yeah. So, I don't think I'm buzzed yet. Let's try another.
Bite it in two so we can see the inside.
That's a very good suggestion, young Heidi.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see if I can do this right, though. I'm going to bite this in half and see, you guys can see what the inside's got. Uh-oh. Oh, it's quite the suggestion. Oh, you hate to see that. Look at that. Here's the cross-section. Look at all that Fireball whiskey goodness. I love chocolate. I've said this probably... Anytime I've reviewed chocolate, I probably say how much I love chocolate, and this will be no different. Now, there's a good chance if I eat this whole container worth of chocolate, I'm probably not going to get drunk. But if you're under the age of 21, you might want to ask a parent's permission before you indulge yourself in one of these bad boys, because we don't want to see you guys drunk. The kids nowadays are bad enough. We don't need any alcoholic kids out in the world. So... you definitely get a nice little, kick of that Fireball whiskey, which that's probably, if you're going to eat one of these, that's probably what you're going for, right? You're not going for anything other than the taste of this Fireball whiskey, which I have all over my hand, thanks to my sister and her great suggestion. Was it worth seeing the cross-section?
Yes.
Okay, then I guess it was worth it. I just got to remember to wash my hands before I start touching myself and my sunburn and all that stuff. So... these I thought were really good. You got the Fireball whiskey flavor pretty good. I mean, you notice it right when you bite into it. So that's probably what you want when you get something like this. So these being chocolate that I love. This is Louisville. This is where bourbon and whiskey flow quite predominantly. I didn't get to go to any of the, what are they called? The distilleries down here. I'm not a drinker too much, so, but it would be cool to go to and experience that because I hear there's a lot of good ones down here. But these, I will give an 8.5 out of 10. I love them. I might have a few more, but for time purposes, we will cut this short. So, like I say in all my videos, you could like, subscribe, comment, share, enable notifications on your cellular devices for my channel if you want to see one of my glorious videos, more of my glorious content, more of my handsome, well, let's be real, people. This is a face only a mother can love. And the closer my sister gets to my face, you'll see why they say I have a face for radio, okay? Let's get that thing away from my face, please. And let's end this video with, all that glitter is not gold. Don the Bomb. Out of here until the next one.